Let's go. We live.
Well, welcome everybody. We're doing our first video, our first
So,
FM video, me and Ibs. And me and Ibs have decided to do a FM online duo. He will be Tottenham. I will be taking the tough task of Pochettino's job at Chelsea.
yep.
And few things here. Neither of us are going to have a transfer window for the first window. We're just going to kind of get right into it to start talking about our teams and what we're going to be doing. Ibs is going to have the screen at certain points during the stream so he could show what he's going to be doing with his team. And yeah, we'll just kind of get into it. Uh, so, first things first that you need to know about Chelsea. Chelsea does not have any budget in FM for the new season. They do have a bit of a payroll budget, something
Segue.
that you'll see.
Sorry to cut you off, Joey. Just on a segue. The reason why there is zero budget there is because we have disabled the transfer window for all across teams until January. So no team has a budget until like
Actually, Ibs, I'm gonna tell you something. Even
what?
in my other save that I had, Chelsea
Yeah.
had no transfer budget. They
Oh
just
my
like
days.
automatically assumed because we have that like 90 million that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
owe,
I'm with you. I'm with
they
you. I'm
just
with you.
wiped us
Oh, okay.
wiped the
They've
transfer
sinned it
budget
their way.
for us.
Oh, we good then. We good then.
So
Realistic. That's
literally,
it.
there is
Let's
nothing that
go.
I had the ability of doing unless I sold Connor Gallagher. Like it was like the entire first transfer window for my other save was just me trying to get rid of Connor Gallagher, and it wasn't a pleasant experience
I
trying
would
to
say,
get rid of
Joey.
him.
Okay, I would say, yeah, yeah. I would have, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it.
uh,
That's it.
yeah, it's just it wasn't a pleasant experience. I don't I know that most people I don't know if most people know how to play this game, but I don't really do too much of the changing when it comes to like the vision. Todd Bowley wants what he gets, he could get what he wants, in my opinion.
Yeah,
They
that's
will
hundred
give
percent.
I think we can do a quarterfinal. They're gonna want us to get to the Champions League. They're probably sadly mistaken because we know how our club is.
Yeah,
We are gonna delay contracts.
yeah.
We're delaying contracts. We ain't giving nobody a contract, even Mr. Thiago Silva. And the good old tactics. So the nice thing, I'm not gonna actually load this. I'm gonna build this from scratch so people could see how I build my tactics because I
Okay,
do consider myself quite a wizard when it comes to this kind of stuff. When it comes to this,
okay. Big up, big up.
so you'll get to see mine, and then you'll get to see Ibs in our first in our first. I play full wingbacks, support wingbacks at the start. This will change for me depending on the type of player and who I have available. We play ball defending, double ball defending. That's something also that will change. I do deep lying ball winner here. I'll do defend depending on who I'm playing. Could go to support, deep line playmaker. We're going inside winger, inverted winger here. That one's supposed to be support. Uh, Normally I do Enganke for this, be, depending on the person that I have. Um, but with who I have in this team, I'm gonna go attacking playmaker because obviously we got Cole, we got Nkuku, we those are the types of players that you want in that specific role. And then I have winger attack here. All right, my striker, we're gonna keep him on advance forward, and then we could go. I'll do a little bit of more of a deep dive into like what I do positionally for these, but we're just gonna quick pick and then swap the positions in the people who I want in. Oh, look at that, Mason Mount's still on my team. Would you look at that? All right. Uh,
Yeah, he'll be leaving. He'll be leaving
he'll
soon.
be
Don't worry.
leaving though. Yeah, of
His
course. I
transfer's
know.
already
I'm
arranged.
aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. Reece James is not injured, surprisingly enough, and we got injury galore. Thiago Silva, and then there'll be the transfers that are coming in, the Desasis of the world when Levi Colwell comes back. Here he is, Levi Colwell. Caicedo's still not in this team yet. Sterling, Palmer's not in this team yet. Jackson is on this team, and Kepa's still on this team, but we will get to that here in a second. All right. In possession, play out from the back, pass into space, dribble less, be more expressive. I do low crosses because Nick can't score with his head. I'd have to go back, but I'm pretty sure it's distribute to fullbacks, distribute to center backs, distribute to. Nope, just these. And I gotta go back and take a look at my other tactics, but this is what it will be. This I always leave to my set piece coach because that's the only thing I will hire. So this why I will end up leaving to my set piece coach. And I hire a set piece coach because Podge left me with no set piece coach. All right, Ibs, you want to bring your screen up?
All right. Let me share. Can you see my screen?
Mm-mm. Now we can.
All right.
Floor is yours, my guy. Take it away.
So this is my staff. So what I usually do once I get a squad, obviously I get my briefing, and then I look at what obviously the briefing will be for the season. And that's what I work with. Again, I don't touch anything. This is what Daniel Levy wants. This is what Daniel Levy will get. Okay. So I work with what I get. Then I move on to the contract section, see what players are in their final year. I assess it, and it doesn't seem that anyone here will be renewing their deals. It doesn't look like any potential seems to be there. So they will go. Don't worry about that. So I'm going to move on to my tactics. So whilst you were doing your tactics, Joey, I was already setting up mine. So I've got three formations I work with: a 4-3-3 with single pivot, two holding. Obviously, I've got a 4-2-3-1 with a double pivot. I favor the 4-3-3 at the moment because I feel that this allows a lot more, I don't know, creativity. I don't know, for some reason it's just been working well for me. So I think it's gonna work well for Tottenham. So I'm gonna put this down and I think it's gonna go well. So right now I'm doing my responsibilities. So usually I speak to the staff, I look at what the staff need and what their responsibilities are. So it's already set for me. So I just want to make sure that, yeah.
Yeah, mine should be automatically set too. That's probably why I didn't have that come up on my list.
I'm gonna get to the stuff in a bit. I need to get a new technical director, mate.
Well, yeah, your technical director's in jail.
Yeah, I don't want to
Literally,
have
he's
this.
in jail.
He's literally, yeah, and he's literally wank. Transfers and contracts. I usually, when it comes to under 18s, I would
That's
trust
like, yeah.
the head of youth development or technical director to handle incomings. Outgoings, I will sort out because I do not want the current budget to be used to bring in unwanted youngsters that I may or may not play. So I would need, so I tend to leave this to me. So finding and signing young players, and obviously under 21s. I'll leave the rest there. Boom, we move. Boom. Yeah, contracts, media, training, um, tactics, boom, match. Yeah.
Now, do you
So
set your own training schedule, or do you have
I do.
delegate that?
I. So during the season, during preseason, I'll let it slide. I'll let delegate the because I've got to worry about
Mhm.
just letting them worry getting into it. During the season, I may just alter a month or so, just if I don't like the way their
Yeah,
sharpness
I'm
is
very
going,
much
or
the
so
same way. Very
I
much the
may
same
just
way.
alter their sharpness, or I may just alter something for the month. But for the most part, not too much.
I I normally take on most of the individual training, but like the normal general training out like the first team, I'll delegate it to my assistant coach. Like that
Set
just
pieces. Yeah, yeah. Right.
I don't do any of the friendly games either normally.
No, no. So with the friendlies, I'm a bit of a mad one. I um I do friendlies, but I pack as much friendlies as I can before a season, but I'll leave 12 days or so. As you can see, there's like 12 days between between our first game between Aston Villa. Oh, I got you second game of the season. Woohoo.
Oh, would you look at
Um,
that?
um,
That would be a good one.
away at the bridge. Um, so like you can see, there's 12 days between the 29th and the 12th, isn't there? So or 12, 13 days. So that allows me enough time to rest and recuperate before the first home game. That's what I tend to do because I haven't
So
worked my
I've
magic.
never done the duos before, obviously. So does
There's
when
no duels. It's
we
not.
just do it ourselves, and then
It's
once we
it's
get to our
basically us.
games,
It's basically
and
us.
then
It's just how you play. It's basically how you play, yeah, by yourself, but you're basically someone else is playing with you as well. There's
right,
no
but
special
but
features to it.
even what about like when we play each other?
Yeah, when we play each other, it's like how you'll be playing by yourself. It's like, but it will
But
say waiting for opponent. So you're waiting for me to do my tactics, for example. If I
okay,
pause the game will be paused because I'm pausing the game. If you pause
okay,
the game will be paused because you paused the game. So we're
okay.
both basically in control of the same game. Are you with me?
Hmm.
Vice versa, there'll be later scores. So the later scores tab, whilst you have the game, the later scores, you can view my game. If you view my game, I can see a little eye in the corner to show that you're watching my game. You feel me? So you can
Hmm.
tune in. If you want to do one better, you can attend it, and the game will allow some sort of scenario in which you've come to check in on me or something. So there's so many ways of doing it. Don't worry, I'll help you as we're going through. So we'll have,
We'll be
yeah,
all right.
that's
We'll
it.
be all right.
We'll have those friendlies there, and then that will do under 21 fixtures. Let me stop presenting, and then
All right.
we just get into it. Hold on. One, two, three, four.
What I need is just to get through a little bit of this, so I get some of these players. Out and in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'm gonna present.
Uh-huh.
All right. So back to Chelsea. As we kind of move forward with Chelsea, as you can see, we got the injury bug, and we are waiting for Ibs to get to the next day.
Yeah, sorry. Just bear with me. I'm just once I get through
No, it's
this,
okay.
we're good.
It's
We're good.
okay. I'm going
Once I get through this, we're good.
as Ibs does his thing. I'm going to
You just gotta prepare
do
for
a
the
quick
season, you know what I
search.
mean?
Yeah, do. Oh, geez. Well, look at that. Look at what I'm dealing with. I can't even do anything. I have a minus 50 million payroll budget.
What the fuck?
This is gonna be awesome. This is the type of challenge that I truly enjoy. This is gonna be truly fun.
Joey. I don't know what your mission is, but my mission is to get Tottenham into Europe. Okay.
Well,
So
we'll see what you guys do as you deal with my tactics.
and I
Because
cannot
I actually feel like I could do something here.
and I got the Timo Werner dagger coming in January. I cannot wait. Right. um,
That's hilarious. With the Timo Werner dagger.
okay, we are moving on to the next day.
All right, cool.
We said
And
right here, just to make sure we have progress. Ooh.
so basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make Thiago Silva my captain for the year, and we are going to start with some of the training. Nope, we aren't taking John Terry off U21. Start getting some of these guys weak foot training, and Thiago Silva needs to learn English. That's the guy I need. And I can't really do much, but I don't know how we signed this guy with the budget that we're on.
You're
But
gonna see with the signings, you're gonna see with the budget, you're gonna just see how you're gonna have
oh,
a
the other thing is we haven't seen all the people that we've sold change move. So
yeah,
like as you
exactly.
can see here, Mason Mount hasn't left. There's like we still got. I'm sure that ends up evening itself out eventually.
If I present my screen, yeah, does it show both our screens?
I don't know. Go for it. I could try a different like format to try
Hold
to
on.
make it.
Oh,
So it
no.
just makes your one. 1 second. Let me see if I could get
No, no, I don't think you can you?
1 second. 1 second. Well,
No, it's okay if you can't, honestly, but let's not overcomplicate something. I don't think you can. I don't think
okay.
you can.
I think
Uh,
if I create a layout, eventually we will be able to. But
yeah, so at the start, just allow it to like simulate a lot of transfers and a lot of,
well,
just
yeah,
a
you
lot.
need to let it get through its process of what the real
Yeah,
world. You
yeah,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
We just need a little, just let the engine start. So it will take a bit. Let me light up my Ziggy. Are you ready, Joey? Joey. Listen, I got you second game of the season, mate.
I'm happy it's so early. That's the only thing. I'm happy it's mad early.
At the bridge. At the bridge.
Uh,
Do not let Lewis know. You can't go back to Lewis and tell him you got a loss. You can't go back to
oh,
Lewis
it
and tell
won't.
him you got a loss. Imagine going back to the stream and telling Lewis and the boys,
I wonder if
telling
they're
Scott,
streaming tomorrow for
come
our
and
game.
go. Can you imagine going you telling Scott that you took Chelsea, hosted Tottenham, and we came there and we battered you?
We'll see, bro. We'll see. I'm telling you, I'm not. I got the tactics down. I just hope that I got to see how some of these guys are doing in training to get on their ass ASAP. Like Reece James, like he over here slacking in training already. I need to switch this. Do you coach your preseason game?
No,
Oh,
and that's automatically turned off, so you won't be able to do such. Preseason games are coached by the assistant manager. If you don't have that set, you should have that set now.
I have it set, but I doesn't like I can't affect the training at this current moment without going and taking over the preseason.
Go
So
into match. Go into match. Go to match. Yeah. Lead. Yeah. Delegate that. That's it. That's it. That's what you got to do.
okay. Yeah, I
Confirm.
normally have that
Yeah.
actually
That's it.
on.
Sorry, Ange, but Tottenham have gone for a younger, vibrant Londoner. Even though my heart's with Chelsea, I have to be professional and do the professional job.
That's how I felt when I took over Palace. Was like Olise, Eze, both of you gonna stay. We're gonna get you one more guy to get you going. And I had Mateta cooking, bro. I had Mateta getting like 20 goals a season.
Man like Mateta, you know.
Man like Mateta.
It's weird to see your currency in dollars and your exchange. It's proper weird.
Well, like, you know, it has to be that way for me.
I know. That's where you
It
understand it.
makes more sense. It
Yeah.
makes more sense.
What I tend to do is if I'm a European team, I change my currency to euros.
Euros, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're anywhere outside of England.
Yeah, just try to make it more realistic. All right,
So what are some of your favorite teams from the years that
manage.
you've managed? Like what are some of the ones that like now are some of the teams you watch just because of some of the guys that you've like
So
dog bro.
since 2006, this game has helped me. It's been part of my life. My knowledge of football players is like an encyclopedia to me. You know what I mean now. So like
Okay.
I just like I've discovered players on here,
Hmm.
and I've seen them in the next couple of years be talked about, and it's like when I see that, it's like it's the reason why I play Football Manager. You get it?
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
You get it?
I have
Like
there's a
the
few of
game is such a gem.
so last year I only really started playing this game very recently, but I've always been a big FIFA career mode guy. Like
No,
I was
no,
always
trust me. When you get into this, Joey,
well, of
trust me.
course, I've been playing this for 2+ years now. Like
Yeah,
this is like
yeah,
what I do now rather than FIFA
yeah,
career mode. I
exactly,
didn't
bro.
really know about this though, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Okay.
there's like there's things that don't get like introduced to you out here in America
No,
unless
I'm with
you
you.
are
I
in
understand
deep
that.
in deep with like the UK culture. Like
No,
that's kind of
I
what it
understand.
comes
I
down to.
understand. I fully understand that. That wasn't
So
really open to you. Do you know what was open?
exactly.
Do you know? Let me just sorry to segue. In 2000, I think 2007, yeah, when I had Football Manager 2007, they were promoting to me out of the park a baseball management game just like this, but
Hmm.
for baseball. I think it was called Out the
There
Park.
was a football one too, like a American football one. It was called like NFL head coach or something like that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
It lasted 1 year though. That's that's the thing. But they also made like the Madden career mode a little bit better, and the FIFA career mode's not bad. It just doesn't really have like the values of the players are just totally off. Just the way that
Yeah.
that's just the best way of describing it. All right. So boys, I know most of the people that'll probably end up watching at least this first episode will be Chelsea fans. Um, I'm gonna do the realistic thing and do Europa. So I see that really pissed some people off, so I'm gonna switch it to Champions League. And FA Cup, we want to reach the latter stages.
Talk to
And
them
that's
about no,
pretty
no.
much
Talk to
it.
them. Talk. You don't want to talk to them about the code of conduct.
Now the code of conduct got changed, and that's just what it is. They did have
All
to deal with
right.
it.
All
That's
right.
how I've
All right.
always dealt with it. I
Okay.
changed
Let's
the code of
go.
conduct, but that's just the way they just have to deal with it. I don't really care what you think
I
about
think.
what you.
I think. Son Heung-min will be leaving my club in January. I think so. I think I'm going to sell
The
Son Heung-min.
problem that the guys that I like to sell, like Raheem Sterling's one of the guys that I'll normally
You can't
sell.
sell him till next season.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't gonna be able to get any money off him till next
I
season.
know.
You
Well,
can try
literally,
in
it's
January.
literally almost everybody on our squad. Like, I'll get like 5 million from Longsar. Like, that's about it, bro. Like, that's it. If I can get rid of Broya, that's also a good option. But getting Broya to like fit by the time it's January, it's just like freaking pain in the ass because normally Nico actually is pretty good and pretty good if you can get him going early. He's very streaky. Nico is very streaky.
Yeah, very, very streaky. You're gonna
Very
have your work
streaky.
cut out. I'm not gonna lie to you. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm aware, bro. I'm aware. I'm aware. But I had this team in fourth in my other save. So, but I also was capable of making some transfers in the first window.
Well, now we got
All
the
right,
English
we're gonna
media.
attend our first press conference and deal with the English media.
I'm honored to be here. Um,
It's a dream come
I,
true, bro.
I don't want to talk about finances. Considering you're a Chelsea fan, it seems a little strange that you have taken on the Tottenham Hotspur job. Will your love for Tottenham's rival cause
You're
any conflict in your
wait.
approach?
You should pull up yours. Your press conference is gonna be way better than mine. That's just great. uh,
So, considering that you are a Chelsea fan, um, it seems a little strange that you have taken on the Tottenham Hotspur job. Will your love for Tottenham's rivals cause any conflict in your approach to managing the job? And I'm gonna say I don't think who I supposedly support matters at all. I mean, what do you think? I'm gonna point the finger.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what?
Point it back at them.
I tried to go always go about my work in a professional manner. Yeah. See what that does? Yeah. Now you're very positive. You want to know who I am? Yeah. Yeah. Right. The facilities are good. Yeah, yeah. I'm a polyglot. Yeah. Having been born in London, you must surely share the same sort of connection with the fans, despite not being a supporter yourself. Yeah, I know how the fans are going to feel. We may not share the support of the club, but we come from the same place. Do you know what I mean? I'm a
Mhm.
Londoner. We're all Londoners. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? North, south, east, west. Who gives a fuck? Yeah,
Who
you
gives a
know what I mean?
fuck?
We're all Londoners.
Well,
Yeah,
from London.
we're all from London.
Except if it was like that, you guys would have won a fucking European trophy by now.
If
If it
London
was
was one
actually
team,
like that.
like
If
one
London
team,
was just that would shit would be like they would win
oh,
everything every single year.
if London
If
was one
London just
team,
had one team, it
oh
would
my
win
days.
everything every year.
Imagine London had one team that will fucking cook. Does this squad have the necessary to achieve your targets? Um, no. I just gonna be. Yeah, they have to show me on the training pitch. Yeah. Yeah. We need that on-time approach. Training. We have to work hard, pure and simple.
We ain't talking about transfers right now. There ain't no transfers. No
You know,
transfers.
no transfers, bro. No transfers. You know them. You know
No
them.
transfers.
You know them Twitter talks. Ah, Joey is looking at this player. No, mate, he just got in the job. He's just having his press conference. What are you on about? Oh, I think Joey's gonna go for that player. Well, Joey just
Uh,
got here, bro.
man. And cool thing with these streams that me and Ibs will do that will probably be about an hour, hour and a half at most. You won't have to
Yeah,
watch too much of us be doing
yeah,
this.
yeah,
We
yeah,
don't want to be
yeah,
doing this for that long anyways.
yeah.
Like
You know,
so
you
so
know.
like but we'll get it we'll get at least two well
It
maybe
will all
one or
depend.
two
It
of
will all
these a
de-
week
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So whatever Ibs can fit it in to do it
You
with the
already know, my bro. And
American
depending on
schedule,
how
you
it goes,
know.
just add. We might add Scott in there. You know,
Oh,
I know.
Scott's for sure gonna come in eventually. Like that's gonna eventually be for sure one of the people that we play this with. But we wanted this has been a pretty good stream so far, and I'm liking where this is going so far. As well as I kind of like the fact that like that you can't move forward until the other person's ready to move forward. It's not like
Yeah.
one person can go like three, 4 days ahead, a
No,
couple
no,
weeks
no. It
ahead.
don't
It's
work
just
like that. We're all on the same
we're
page.
all on the same page, and that's gonna be
Whatever
nice.
whatever news breaks for you, breaks for me, bro.
Mhm.
If you're looking at a player, one of my targets, and you try to declare interest, bro, that shit is
That
coming on my table, bro. You
well,
don't have no doubt
speaking
about that,
of, I
bro.
am going to Ibs is up right now, but I'm gonna throw my screen up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw
bro.
in a couple guys who I want to go and scout. Um, and how we do some scouting. I'm gonna make my scouts. As we could see, we still got that great old payroll budget of point
Yeah, listen.
50 million. But eventually we'll get some money to work with. We're gonna go look at some strikers that just have high ability, high maximum potential, with decently aged between the ages of 15. Let's go 15. We're not gonna do 15. 22 in well, go down to 20. I know Matthias Tell is up in that area. I always like having him around if I can buy him, but he will probably be very expensive at this point. And we are also going to look at some keepers because I get rid of Robert Sanchez within a year, normally. Petrovic, though, Petrovic normally sticks around. And then we're going to look at right wingers. with at least a minimum of a 3-star ability. 28, just 20 to 28, and we are good to go on that. I do always like to. There's a few guys that I always like to make sure that I add to my short list. Victor, and we're not talking Ocean, even though I already know he's on his way over to. Got to go over to France. My boy Caliamundo. And what you laughing at?
I just seen a video of one old grandpa. They woke him up with a lemon. They put a lemon in his mouth. He woke up like a Dracula. Oh
That's
shit!
good.
Oh
All right,
shit!
and then those are the guys that I normally go for. Just to have on there, and I know that this transfer normally never works out for him, so I'm gonna just put him on the short list quick. Normally he gets transferred out really quickly, and I always like having him as my set piece guy. Going to Benfica. There you are. Doesn't even make sense why Benfica is there. Thought this was my set piece guy, and then yeah, I'm good to go. The key with a lot of the way that I've done transfers is if you can get him scouted early, especially in this kind of scenario where we do not have the ability of being able to do transfers in the first 6 months. Like if you can get a guy for much cheaper if you actually get a full scouting report on him, make him your top target afterwards, and then put pressure on the team that's above you. Is what is obviously you have to be you have to be doing well, but being in the Premier League in itself normally helps overall, especially if you're going for a guy in a smaller league.
Well, as long as you got your transfer strategy right, you're good.
Just
I'm not
throwing
looking
it
at
out
nothing
there.
until January. Until January comes.
Yeah,
That's
but then you're already too late. That's the thing I've noticed. You're
hmm.
already too late by then. If you're scouting in you should be scouting in for the next following like I normally have like an idea by say November of what I'm really gonna need and who I'm gonna be moving on from. So then that's where I will really put some pressure on. And obviously from playing this game for as long as the last 3 years and my knowledge of just players in across the country now, yeah, really across the across Europe in its
Yeah,
entirety.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're just you just know that you have to go and scout a few guys that are always available for you to just be like, all right, I lost like this guy wants to go, and I already have a guy that I've scouted ready to go, like ready to be bought. Like he's a rated, A minus rated type player that you could go and just scoop up at the right price. And first
The
team
art
got
is
a
about
dub.
finding the right one. It's about finding hidden gems.
hmm Sometimes you got them right in the back of your pocket and you don't even know it.
Hmm.
Chelsea has quite a few of those. One of my seasons, I'm like two with Chelsea. I'm like 2 or 3 years in. Tyree George is about 20 years old. He's my backup center, attacking midfielder, and kid is a baller. Kid's just a baller.
Do you know who's going to be a baller? Castledin.
Leo, right?
Hmm.
Leo Castledine.
Hmm.
If it was up to me, I'd recall Fofana right away or recall Lukaku. That ass.
Well, I think you got Lukaku until he goes to Saudi, so you could potentially start him for the first few games of the league.
Till he goes to Roma, you mean?
Hmm?
Till he goes to Roma. Because
Hmm.
he's at
Hmm.
Roma right now.
Hmm.
I do not think that's the case, actually. I think he got transferred before the season started. And or I don't think I'm capable of registering him because his transfer is already negotiated.
No, 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 no. You can register him. You can register him, but he will be leaving by September the 1st. So you can still have him playing in the Premier League. In real life, in real life, it was different. He was still eligible to play, but Pochettino couldn't get through to him. He was training elsewhere. He just wasn't going to play for us. The damage was already done. But you have the option to play him. You know that
Mm.
that scenario
Yeah,
in
but
real life.
that's also kind of like testing my luck with Nico. Like I gotta get him going early. So
Hmm.
we're gonna switch this up quick to his personal training, just because I know. We got Baba Rahman still on this team, son. Here we are. I think I'm going to switch this up. Well, let's do it that way, actually. Let's start training Mudryk to be more of an inside forward. Oh, I can't. He's not even here. And I don't got Cole yet, so nobody else. Yo, Ibs, you watched the Newcastle game today?
You know what? Yeah, I didn't. I didn't. I just missed it. I
And
was busy
the
today, low key.
Fulham Tottenham game too.
Yeah,
Jesus, Fulham put
I was watching. I saw.
spanking
I
on
heard
them.
everything on. I was watching radio, so I heard it on radio.
Fulham put a spanking on their ass, man.
Fulham has been playing well.
Pause. Yeah, that Mooney's guy is pretty good
Yeah, he's
for him.
been. Yeah, he's in good form. I think since the United game, since they put United to the sword, there's been a turn of results from them, and they've actually been doing well.
Yeah, I mean, they have like a solid core of players. Like if you look at like what you want in like a core, like a DM, the keeper isn't like making too many mistakes. Muniz is a pretty good striker. You have a decent creator in Pereira. Like Iwobi's very athletic and can play many positions. Anthony Robinson, I think, is now at the class of like top 5 left backs in the Premier League, easy.
Mm.
I mean, you could kind of say the same thing for Wolves. Like Wolves has just a good core of guys. Like Max Kilman is a badass center back. Jose Sa doesn't make that many mistakes. They kind of lack a striker. But when Cunha is like running up the field, you just see quality within him. Both wingbacks are good for that team. Semedo's all right, and Eight Nori's more than all right. And they got Neto when he's available, of course. You see the news on him, he's out for the season.
Cruising down the city on a Friday night. What I'm trying to hit me.
Yeah, did you see that Neto's out for the season?
What
Hmm.
on the Foot Manager?
No, not on Football Manager. On
Oh, in real life?
in real life, yeah.
Oh shit!
New injury.
Oh shit! That's cold, man.
Oh, nice. Good for him. All right. You got some. How many How many games did you put in?
What do you mean?
How many games did you put in your schedule?
Oh, well, quite a few. Just get
I
everybody rigorously.
I
Um,
always I always go. I need my guys to be more on the match tactic side of things. So I
get the
kind of
match practice in. Get everybody's fitness levels right, because the type of game I play Judging press, so high energy front foot, high line on the front foot, and that's going to take a lot of energy. So the quicker we get that used to our players, the better. Um, any injuries that you won't get, any niggles, please get them out of the way now. You know, that's the
That's
type
it.
of mentality
Well,
I have.
okay, Pochettino. Okay, Pochettino.
And we have our first casualty, and that is Kulusevski. Kulusevski has picked up an
Share your screen.
injury.
Share your screen. Yeah, get your niggles out of the way, Pochettino. Here we are. First niggle, 3 to 4 weeks. Well,
I'll be sending him to a specialist. It's only his fractured wrist, so he'll be all right.
he'll be all right.
So
Put a
if
cast
you look
on
at
him.
the injury table, look at the injury table. We got 7 injuries, 9 months. Sessegnon,
We
seven
got
months.
7 injuries too. I
Pedro,
don't want no
4 months.
complaints. I got 7 injuries myself with more important
Oh
players.
my
Let's go.
days!
I don't
Look
want
at
no
that!
fucking
Look
complaints, dude.
at that! Look
No
at
complaints.
that!
No complaints. No complaints, because we're like about a week away. But we got to do this one for about an hour and a half just so we could get to our game.
Yeah, that's why we got to fly through it. Just keep
Yeah,
continue,
we just got to
continue.
keep continuing. Yeah,
It will fly by. It will fly by.
we'll do our game and then we'll call it a
No,
day.
no,
And then,
no, because I got to go in like, what time is it? I got to go in like 8 minutes.
oh, okay. So we got to
Yeah, so
finish up here.
no, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. We can still, you get me, over the week or so. We got another video in us, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Okay.
laugh.
Okay. Okay.
The best thing,
We
the best thing we did is start this shit. So at least we got the gears rolling.
Yeah,
That's
for
the best
sure.
thing we could have done.
For sure.
We, we
I'm
finally
still
got it.
posting this shit just so we have like a record of like how much better we
Oh,
get as we
100%.
go on.
100%. Post that, brother. Post that, brother.
Hit the space bar. Try to get through this preseason so we can actually like the regular season. We'll get the regular season going. That Ugarte signing was a pain in that for us. I don't know if we get Caicedo if we signed Ugarte.
Yeah. If we got to go to, I don't think we get Sasha.
They did say that they wanted both, so maybe we don't get Lavia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got an hour in you tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
100%.
cool.
I'll give you a shout out. Probably same time tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Hopefully, I'm on earlier.
I'm gonna just send this video out raw, so I don't care. I just literally want to just see how this progresses over time.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, 20% mine.
Hold on, I need to go to the bathroom.
And our preseason is nearly over. Well, as soon as
You can
Ibs
go.
continue.
You can always go on holiday as well. You know,
Yeah, we
you
could.
can always set yourself on holiday so the game will
Yeah,
be
we could do
stress-free.
that. We could do that just to get to the point that we need to. We do that before the next continue. And we could just end the video with that too. So,
Yeah, I will end it after this. After this one now. What are we
yep,
on? 8th of July. Yeah, yeah. We
yeah.
made progress. We got our shit in.
So,
We've met the
yep,
players. We've
hmm
given our training,
yep.
first training. We've
Tactics are
assigned
in.
roles. Tactics are in. And we've had preseason games. Yeah,
hmm
everyone's ready.
And we're gonna send the next time you see us. We're gonna send this up to. What do we have to
No,
send it
no,
up
no, no.
to?
I'm not gonna. No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't send it up to them. We're gonna play as normal. But like, if you wanted to go on holiday, you could have gone on holiday. If you didn't want to wait around, low key. It will kind of make it quicker, but it will go quick same way. But yeah,
Yeah,
we're good now. We're
we're
good. We're
good
good.
though.
Let me
All
say one
right.
quick here.
Okay.
Um,
Before the next video, when you come back though, we will be at the regular season, start of the regular season. Um, I think I have Villa as my first game.
no, I do.
You have Villa?
Yeah.
Okay, before I go, let me just figure. Oh, I have Burnley. So I have Burnley in our first game, and Ibs got Villa, and then we play each other in the second game. Be on the lookout for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.